So I want to try this new thing where I'm going to give you the first lines of an iconic
Oh my
Australian
God.
moment, and I
Oh,
want to see you finish it. Okay. Yesterday morning, I was standing in front of the yard, and the dogs were across the road. And as soon as they saw me, they came bounding over.
oh, let's just say that like your Australian accent is really bad.
That's true. That is true.
Um, I also have no idea what that is. Also, I'm not a pop culture. I have no idea. No, I'm not pop culture
No, no, you know
girly.
this one, girl. You know this one. Oh my God. No, wait. I'm going to put it in the notes, in the show notes. I should say our producers will put them in the show notes
They
as they
will.
do.
Huge team.
A huge team, as they do everything. Um, I can't believe you don't know this
Can you
one.
give me a clue?
I, it's it was just an interview on some kind of Channel 9 news show. And
I,
it,
oh my God, yeah, but there's so many examples of
yeah, yeah. Like,
yeah, yeah. God, that was like you could have been kind to me and just given like not such an I was expecting like I was offended.
I'm not going to start with Pauline Hanson's, no, was it?
Bitch, no, there's Julia Gillard.
True. The other red.
The most iconic speech
True.
by a
The
woman in
well,
Australian Parliament.
true. Famously voted the most important speech. But you know, there's room in Australia for two redheads. And I don't discriminate like that. So
True, you're a Queenslander, so you love Pauline.
it's true. It's true.
Like that time she
What
wore a burqa in Parliament.
I forgot about that. Where is
Yeah,
she?
she's still in Parliament.
Still in Parliament.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay.
And
Anyway,
they just got more, they just actually got more seats. So we had, we had the federal election. Do you still vote in federal elections?
no, I took myself off the roll. Actually,
Can you do that?
you can. Yeah. Yeah. I think it was mostly because I got a fine for not voting,
Fair.
or forgetting to vote.
Hmm.
Uh, and then I don't know, it's almost been 10 years since I've lived in Australia. So I thought
Yeah,
maybe
yeah. Maybe it's
my,
time.
yeah, maybe it's time. And maybe my vote, I don't
So
know.
now you just don't. Now you just don't participate in any political action related to governments. That's like classic someone living in Berlin. You're like, yes,
Oh,
yes, we need to change. Like we like rock the systems, and you're like, oh, I don't vote in any.
no, I'm here waiting to get my German citizenship so I can vote here. So I can
Shit.
take an active role in
Yeah,
democracy. Uh,
compulsory, not compulsory there.
Not compulsory, like most European countries, actually.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know what the voter turnout is.
Same. Actually, we'll talk to our producers. Maybe they can find out that information for
Yeah,
us.
thank you.
Speaking of
Oh
which,
my God, what are we doing today?
actually it's titled Skin Tag Dialogues. That's what I've sent out to everyone.
I wonder
No,
why it's called that.
STDs. The
STD.
other type of STDs, though, I mean, at least no one in my circle knows what an STD is or seems to get tested. But that is a whole other topic.
Really?
Go.
Oh my God, what? That wait,
People who I know and
I
love
bet you like
have never been tested. The pause, the silence. Yes, I don't know. As gay men, I think maybe we forget, or
I'm gonna
yeah,
say they're like none of them are gay men.
no. Though,
Oh God, I thought you were.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. Mostly heterosexual. So,
Is it
but
crazy?
it is crazy.
Never.
Never, actually, never. but actually, no,
Shit, that's like, let's not talk about skin tags. Let's actually talk about STDs.
no, we will get to that. But today we're talking about skin tags, because literally no one is talking about this, and it's maybe for good reason. But we're gonna go there.
Where do you want to start us off about like why we've chosen to talk about skin tags?
Yeah. I mean, because we are skin tag sisters. Um,
But where are they?
they're on our assholes. True. I forget that you can have skin tags elsewhere. Actually, I have. This is an anecdote, and I know this. I know that you can have skin tags somewhere else. Let me start with an anecdote, then we can get literally down to business.
Down.
I used to have a skin tag, I think, on my chest somewhere, when I was young, a little boy. And one time, my eldest sister, who is 4 years older than me, Zoe, who should know better, she used to, like, we're cute, cuddly brothers and sisters, and she would like play with my skin
So it's
tag.
quite big.
It was like, yeah, you could feel it. And one time when she was playing with it, she had a pair of scissors, and she thought, you know what? I'm just going to snip it off. I'm just going to
Yeah.
skin tag off, because it reminded me of when, not at the time, because when she did it, it was horrendously painful. You don't.
Yeah.
This is a warning, like a viewer advisory.
PSA.
PSA: don't cut off your skin tags yourself.
Don't cut off your skin tag. I've done a similar thing where you're like, you think like, because I've had them, I think we all get skin tags. I don't know the like physiology of skin tags or why they grow or whatever, but
You're a doctor, though.
we we all have them. And I'd done the same thing with like nail clippers before because I'm like, ooh, ugly. Like, I don't want this. This is not pleasing or appealing. And I remember the first time I did it, it's so goddamn painful.
It is.
And
I think.
they
Yeah,
bleed so much.
they bleed a lot. I think there must be more nerve endings. I mean,
They're
again,
like
I'm not a
innervated and like there's vasculature that goes through them, blood
big,
vessels.
but in
Crazy.
spite of skin, I don't know. I don't understand why that type of skin has more feeling in it.
It's got more feeling than like the rest of my soul.
Mine too, babe. No, we're full of feelings. So we are skin tags, is why we want to talk about it. We're skin tags of a specific origin, which is on our assholes.
Mm-hmm.
The way that I say asshole is, I don't know. I think I'm trying to be like polite about it, but also asshole. No, like
Asshole.
asshole on our asses. And we have both recently had surgery to remove those.
Which is so, it's actually crazy.
It's crazy that we've both experienced this within the same year. And that's why we wanted to come on and talk about it.
Absolutely.
So again, our legion of
Yeah.
legion, great word, legion of viewers, who are watching from home or from their office or from nowhere. And yeah, I guess it's something that you and I have talked about a lot. I just can't say this enough. No one is talking about it, especially in the gay community. Like, girls, where are the conversations around this? So we thought, let's be the ones to do it. We're going to go on record talking
Yeah.
about.
I'm gonna talk about my skin tag.
Go. I love that.
Because I was trying to think of when the first time it like dawned on us that you were like, oh my God, you've got that
That's
thing too.
Mm.
And mine developed from a fissure. From
Yeah.
anal sex. So from having anal sex, getting, rough, whatever, and having a fissure that didn't heal. it's a place in your body that like is real, such a difficult, it is like this. It's like a very difficult not tense, but firm.
Mm.
It's opening and closing. It's ripping. And I thought I had a hemorrhoid. I thought because the fissure healed the like what felt like an opened wound.
A literal open wound in a
Like it
place that,
feels like
like,
you can, it feels like you can get your finger and like put it around the wound. Like that's how big it feels. And it's weird. Um, and disappeared one day, no longer there. Um, when you poo, you get blood, all of that. Not nice.
not nice. Not nice.
But
What
I think,
about
what was that?
what about when you're having sex again?
Oh,
Impossible.
like not even like there's so many parts to the skin tag. Oh, sorry, there's like a single part. Like having sex, the thought of having sex, the anxiety that you get from having sex.
Yes.
You don't want to bottom because you're like, it is going to be painful. I'm not going to enjoy this, which then makes you tense up even more
Mm-mm-mm.
when you're about to be the bottom.
When you really don't want to be tense, like
You
it's
don't want to be tense.
what you're trying to do in that situation.
And then it's like the question is like, why do I do this to myself when for the next 3-4 days there's going to be like significant pain, plus the like ongoing like chronic pain. This is a chronic pain.
It's a chronic.
This
It's a bit chronic. I mean, I don't know whether chronic can, be like a 3 month period, but like for those 3 months, it feels chronic. It feels like
it's
it's gonna go.
absolutely it's a chronic
Okay,
like
so because I want to get to like the actual, like what we did about the surgery.
yeah.
Mm. You discovered yours, or it started. You thought it was a hemorrhoid, but you realized it was a fissure.
Yeah, I went no, so if it was a fissure, it healed.
Mm.
I thought I'd had a hemorrhoid and it got a referral to like the public health system here, but then went to my GP because it was like, oh, I just might
What's a
have a
GP?
look. Like a family physician, a general practitioner, community doctor. So I'd been to the GP before the skin tag developed to be like, something's happening with my asshole, like it's just not functioning the way that it should. Thought I had a hemorrhoid, went to the GP, and he was like, oh no, you've just got a skin tag. And I was like, oh my God, what a relief. So there was a momentary period of relief where I was like, whatever, skin tag is fine. And then kind of soon realized that no, it's still a pain in the ass.
A literal pain in the
A
ass.
literal pain in the ass. But we had surgeries. When was your first surgery?
Well, I mean, just going back in terms of mine, I think mine was from a hemorrhoid or maybe from a fissure. I don't really understand like how that works in terms of like whether you have a
Yeah.
fissure hemorrhoid or whether it's a hemorrhoid in terms of. But I think that I had a hemorrhoid. I guess mine I started as a hemorrhoid. Actually, I think my proctologist at one point told me that that's what it was. That's how it originated. Like it was a hemorrhoid that healed, and then there was some skin remaining afterwards, which is like super common. But I think I had mine for years.
Years.
Yeah, yeah. Um, because I mean, we should say skin tags are like generally benign. You can live with them. They're not. I mean, it's like a common occurrence
Absolutely.
in the body. It's how your body heals, like in the way that a scar heals. Again, I'm not a physician. You are not a
No,
physician.
no, no.
I'm just going to try and call you a doctor as many times as possible on here, this live / podcast / TV show. And so, yeah, I had mine for years, did not know what it was, but knew that it was an issue. And like, because it became more of an issue, especially when it came to bottoming. I had some like not great experiences.
Mhm.
bottoming and it tearing and it bleeding. And I mean, just not think, I think we don't talk, we being, people who uh, bottom in whatever way that might be, don't talk enough about just like how horrific that experience can be sometimes. Or not horrific, bad, but like, just it's a lot, and there can be a lot of tears sometimes. This is why lube is so important. But even if you're like fully lubed and you're fully relaxed, it's just yeah, you can experience different things when you're receiving anal sex. And when there's a skin tag, when there's like extra skin that is like quite brittle, in my case, yeah, it ripped a couple of times and it was just like not, I don't know, it really hits your confidence, I think.
100%.
Yeah.
Also,
So,
hello, Yanis.
yeah, yeah. I think we just have to say hello to him every
Every time.
single. Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. Thank you. I actually could get personal and bring him into this conversation, but I have not asked him around that, which is why I'm skirting around it. But like if you know, you know. And yeah, so it became more and more of an issue. I became really insecure about it, and then I kind of just stopped having anal sex. I mean, for many different reasons, but like in terms of receiving anal sex. So that's when I
Same.
went, and I think this is like, I think it really can become a blocker.
The
And
benefit to that, though, so there was a benefit. She found her top energy.
uh,
Yeah, so like there's like a silver
there's
lining to
always
that.
finding. There's always a
Like if we
silver.
want to find, but I think like important for you to say like skin tags are super common. People get
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
and sometimes they're not problematic at all. In our cases, they were, yeah, not
Maybe
good.
a good segue to kind of like actually addressing, like going to a doctor. So basically, it became more and more of an issue for me. I became more self-conscious, and I was like, I also knew nothing about them. So I was like, let me go and speak to a proctologist. So I went to one. I went to one here in Germany, in Berlin. Horrible. I complained about like the things that I've just told you, and his response was, you know, gay sex can be painful, right? As if I'd never had. Or, and also, how is that helpful in any way? That shook me for about like 6 to 12 months.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Uh, I mean, that's a
Well,
whole,
I can't remember that. Like
yeah,
it's crazy when health professionals, just anyone you go see, just disregard your experience.
totally. And I also think that, I don't know, I got like gay vibes from him, but I mean, that's based on nothing. Um, and it's all just
It was when he did the bend and snap.
true. Or maybe it was I who was doing the medicine. I found a new proctologist, much
Wait, can
better.
I just say, did you get gay vibes from him just because you thought he was hot?
Moving on. I went proctologist. I found a different proctologist, much nicer, much more explained kind of what a skid tag is. And yeah, also made this point, which I think is a really important point, is like, um, there is a surgery that you can do to get it removed. It's not necessary though, like you can live with them. And it was really nice in talking through the pros and cons of having surgery to remove it because, he said that it is an area that is constantly expanding and contracting, and the skin, yeah, is like obviously sensitive. So surgery can help to like fix the issue in the sense of like it not tearing or yeah, getting in the way, let's say. But having the surgery can also create new issues where maybe the area of the skin is more brittle. But yeah, like assured me that that maybe the benefits outweigh the negatives. And yeah, that's why I decided to have the surgery. And I actually, in the process, found out that I had two um, on 6 and 12 o'clock, just like, on all sides.
Right,
Uh,
same.
t-
I found
and
that I had two as well. I thought I had one.
maybe
Mine were
never
at
have.
2 and 3 o'clock. So maybe
We're like,
explain what, yeah, like, yeah.
we're
12 o'clock
yeah,
being the gooch.
visualize it. It's like 12 for me, two for you, three for you.
Yeah,
Also, so like this side of the clock, we're good.
we're
We're not
fine.
yet, but like really, this side,
Yeah.
s- the side of skin tags. Um, how was your surgery? Talk us through it.
It was like actually, so I ended up not going through the public health system because like
What?
this is not important on the public health system to like cut off a tiny skin tag. So I was fortunate enough and privileged enough to go through the private health system. And I'd heard from you that it's just like an in the chair surgery. So there's no like hospital admission. It's very quick.
Mm.
And yeah, I turn up. It was very funny because I was going through Melbourne on my way here to Alice. And
Alice is the friend.
sorry, Alice is where I live. But on my way through Alice, no. And my flights got all changed. I was going to arrive the night before. They got changed to the day morning of. My appointment's at 9 a.m. and I'm getting a 1 hour flight at 6 o'clock, and had to drop off my bags. There's a whole nother story here about airport luggage that I won't go into here, but I had to drop off the bags because I couldn't. I was moving my life. I was relocating, so I had things, but I couldn't take like 4, 5 bags to the hospital. So I
Mm.
had to drop them off. So I'm running late. I'm emailing the secretary, messaging the secretary. She's not responding to me. I like run into the appointment. First of all, I go to the wrong tower in a hospital because hospital towers are confusing.
So confusing.
The
Oh my God.
surgeon's there. She welcomes me, and I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm here, like I'm here." And she's like, "Well, my secretary's late as well, so it's one of those days." But she was sassy. She wasn't being rude. Like, loved the surgeon, loved her energy. She was giving expensive.
Mm. I'm
And
a private girl. This is what.
yeah. And expensive to the point of like, you don't know how much the things I have cost. Like, it wasn't a showing of wealth. It was
Uh,
like so subtle and like she wasn't glam, or she was very glam, but not very demure, I guess if we're going to use that word. Um, but it was very funny. She was also like, "You need to tell me everything about you because my secretary hasn't put any of your details into the computer."
I feel like there's a whole
Um,
story.
yeah, whole story. Um,
I want to hear her side though, because I don't know, secretary. You know, I'm unionizing with her. She's a worker
abs-
of the people.
she she offered me a job to be her secretary. This was after the fact that I told her that I was moving to like that I'm a
Is this
psychologist. And
like, are you mid surgery when she asked you this?
no, pre-surgery. But imagine I could have been a secretary to all the gays coming in for skin tag
Like,
surgery. I
the-
I couldn't. So yeah, questions medical history, but then she's like, "Look, let's have a look." She was so matter of fact with the examination. Like, that's one thing I'm like, "Oh, babe, like, whew, like water-based lube, just like slicking it in." And then did a proctoscope, which is the little like funnel that they put into your anal canal to have a bit of it to open it up and have a look. She didn't give me any warning. It was just like,
is the
and
right top.
I was like,
Wow.
oh,
Oh my
like,
God.
kind of a bit because it's hard plastic as well, so it's not a
Uh,
soft, malleable substance. And I'm like, girl, I can bottom. Like, this is okay. Um, for
but
some people,
you came there to be treated with care.
yeah. Sometimes when you go to a sexual health doctor, they'll be like, so I've got to like do a proctoscope, and
Oh,
I'm about to do it. Push out a little bit because that might help.
mm.
None of that. Just she was like, "That's fine. I'm just gonna have like a little internal check and just like straight in." And it felt like she was in the back of my throat. And she's like, "This might be a bit uncomfortable." And I was like, "Oof,
My God.
girl, like you are so deep in me." Like, and she's like, "It feels great. I've got no worries." And then at this point, she told me that there was two. She set up the machine. It's like a little laser and a cauterizer, so it cuts and burns to sort of heal.
Mm.
And all the risks of the surgery had been explained. I was like, babe, just like let's do this.
How long was the surgery for you? In an hour.
Three 3 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. It's so quick.
It's so quick. And so I was like cute because I was like doing the like on the side, knees to chest. And I had to like, not that you can see it, but I had to like hold just my top cheek up for her.
Mhm.
She was like, look, the needle, because they do a local anesthetic to numb the area. She's like, this is going to be quite
That's from
painful. Oh
where
my God. So painful.
so painful. It's a level of pain that is hard to describe actually, because I mean, just that area being uh like having a needle inserted there, there's so many nerve endings there. And when you say you felt it in your throat, I feel also like you can feel it there, but you're feeling it everywhere. I don't know,
Yeah.
like connected everywhere from down there. Again, you're the doctor, not me. But I felt it through my entire body.
Which bit, like when the needle was going in?
Was going in. Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. That's 100%. There's
mm,
this like, it's like a nervous system thing, right? Where it's like you're so tense and then it just like, absolutely. But it didn't last, that also didn't last very long. That
sure,
was quite
sure.
quick. But for me, it felt like quite a small gauge needle, but like you felt the liquid go in and that was like, oh, like you just, yeah.
It was, yeah, yeah, quite intense. Mine was similar experience. I would say that my surgeon was a little bit kinder in terms of preparing me. But mine wasn't on the side. I was on my back and had my ass spread. Um, I was in the stirrups, actually. That's what
Amazing. Yeah.
they were doing the job. Um, just something that that I've told you and has come back to me constantly is that how involved I was in this surgery.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? In a way that I mean I haven't had many surgeries actually, but like in a way that I'd never experienced before. The surgeon, lovely, lovely man, asked me to hold my ass cheeks myself. So I had to spread my ass cheeks myself whilst he prepared the laser. Oh my God. Vanya is
Rania,
room. Love that.
girl,
Um,
hello.
hello. I had to spread my ass cheeks myself whilst he lays it in there. And
Wait, did you have to spread when the needle went in?
from the beginning,
Oh
like
God.
legs are
Oh
in the
God.
please take both of your hands. I'm like breathing, I'm breathing. It's good, it's good. The machine, laser, whatever it is. I really like the visuals I'm getting of the laser is something out of a like Austin Powers film, like and then after it's all numb and I'm ready to go, the thing that maybe this is why people don't talk about it, but needs to be talked about is the smell.
Oh my God.
The smell, the pork,
Oh,
the frying, crackling pork smell.
absolutely.
your skin tag lays it off as you hold your cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh, I really felt like we connected, me and the surgeon. And maybe this is why I feel connected to you as well, knowing that you had gone through the same thing, that you have
Yeah.
smelled.
The
Um,
smell was, and I don't think maybe she said, no, she didn't warn me about the smell. So I was again holding mine up and she's like, zap, 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 done. Oh, sorry, not zap, zap, done, like zap, zap. And I was like, oh, that smell. And she's like, yeah, yeah, it's not, it's like barbecue. And I was like,
no,
no, girl. Like, I was like, I wouldn't use that word because I
I
don't
w-
want to associate. It was such a
also we
strange,
have friends on this call, on this live, on this TV program, and
this short docu-series drama, true crime.
true, little true crime. Mine also, maybe I don't know, maybe this is like common for a proctologist, but like he asked if I wanted to see the skin tags that he had,
Yeah.
which I thought was quite cute, as well. So I did see them, or one actually, because I had to have. I mean, short of the long story is that I had to have two different surgeries on two
You had
different.
to do the needle twice.
I had to do all of this twice, though I was.
Oh,
But by the second time, I was a pro. Like I was already spreading my ass cheeks open before he
yeah.
asked, because I had done this before, you know.
Yeah.
Um, but just to round it out,
Yeah.
how post op?
Well, so the surgeon said to me, she's like, oh, they're pretty small. I
Mm,
was like,
well, shade.
and look, like they were, like when I saw them, I was like, oh, they're actually really,
Is that
damn. Because I was expecting like a second hole. Because it feels,
a, it's true. Rania has uh, she was my nurse after, sorry, we're just getting some live
yeah,
commentary here that we must address. Um, Rania, to round out this my story, Rania, who is my platonic life partner and housemate who I live with, she's in the room next door. She was so vital for me throughout this process, especially post-op, um, because there's a lot of stuff going on down there through the healing process, and it's kind of hard to see your asshole yourself. So I asked her to look for me to check how the healing
I
was
just
going.
fainted.
No, 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 no. This woman, the mother of my children, she is the strongest woman I know. Not that women need to be strong, but she's so strong. And she's so good at this stuff actually. Like she was in there, she like treated me with care and respect and took it seriously, was able to review it, tell me how it was going, and it was really helpful actually, I would say.
Yeah, I feel like your wound was bigger.
Mine were bigger than yours, like, definitely.
Yeah, like so I'm 2 weeks post-op.
Ah, yeah, and
Not
she's three.
even Friday, 2 weeks post-op Friday. And like, girl, I'm fine. That's what I mean. They were so small. Like they felt really big and they were irritating, but I'm actually like, I got a little cream, but I was expecting like, as I said, a second hole. I haven't got that. It's, yeah, which I'm very fortunate because I know you described yours as a particular word, which mine weren't.
What was that word?
Meaty. You described yours as meaty.
Mine were, you're right. Mine were meaty. But is another word that might come to your mind, as your proctologist told you. Yeah, mine were meaty. My recovery took a bit longer than yours. I would say like 6 to 8 weeks per surgery. Uh,
Crazy.
yeah, I'm like 3, 4 months post-op now. I just love being able
Have
to.
you have you
Yeah,
bottomed since, if you feel comfortable to share that?
this is how we're gonna finish this episode. I have bottom sensed, and it's
Your confidence?
confident. I feel confident again. I mean, in this
100%.
this is what this live TV show
True crime drama.
Is all about. It's about, are we able to come out confident from this? I can tell you that I like, with the recovery, with a great doctor who will, supported me through the recovery. I feel more confident. I feel like I can receive anal sex in a way that is not going to end in bleeding or tearing. Yeah, I am happy that I did it.
Love. I haven't bottomed yet, obviously. I'm like going to give it like 6 to 8 weeks just because that risk. But what I have noticed is like, and God, it's so vain, really, but I have a good relationship with my hole by way of like, particularly like in the shower when you're like cleaning yourself and you just like, you wash it, you feel it. And I'm like, oh, she's smooth.
Oh, sweet.
There's no little additional friends there that were unfortunately not welcome.
It's the unwelcome friends. That's what got me in the beginning, actually. It's like having friends there that you don't, that like never asked to be
Yeah.
invited, and you never allowed them. So we've uninvited those friends, and I think we're both better for it.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh my God. Thanks, babe.
So do you want to have one more go at our iconic Australian?
No, no, you can only do that at the start.
No, I can only do this. I wanted to give you one more option. Okay, well, you
No,
failed it.
no, no. I didn't get like, that's it. It's like one chance per TV show, true crime, drama, film noir.
Yes, I'm gonna put it in the show notes. So
The
you'll be able.
producer will put it in the show notes, though.
We'll
Yeah,
put it
of
in
course.
at the end. Thanks, babe. Love,
Thanks,
love doing
babe.
it. Ciao.
Mwah.